As outbound travel from India revives after a pandemic-enforced closure, most market experts are pointing towards MICE and weddings being the drivers of growth in the immediate future. And in this segment, Sri Lanka is pitching itself as the first and the best choice for a variety of reasons. Proximity, low cost, and cultural connection are only a few of its advantages. Adding to these, the Bandaranaike Memorial International Convention Hall in Colombo combines its mammoth size and immense flexibility to make it the venue of preference for a MICE or wedding group of sizes varying from a few dozens to a few thousands. In an interview with India Outbound, Sunil Dissanayake, CEO of BMICH, outlines the importance of India as a market and the key USPs of Sri Lanka and his convention center that would attract any Indian customer.
We are a sophisticated world-class venue. We have 32 indoor venues and we have 10 outdoor venues, and we do everything that a hotel does, from a dinner for 2 to a banquet for 2,000 people, and we cater to all types of events, and we are very sophisticated in what we do and with our equipment. We have facilities for simultaneous translation into 7 languages, and all our other audiovisual and technological systems are very up to date, which can cater to global events. We compete with the rest of the region as a MICE destination. When I say that, South Asia, that's India, Bangladesh, Maldives, all the SAARC countries, plus also Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia and the Far Eastern countries. We are in close proximity, especially to India, right? And our competitive advantage is that we are a purpose-built facility with spacious grounds, gardens and car parking facilities. We have space for 3,000 cars in 15 car parks. We sit on 32 acres of landscape gardens and land. We call ourselves an urban forest. We have a lot of greenery where we have grown a lot of trees, and it's kind of like a forest. In terms of the competitive advantage, we are very cost effective in terms of our pricing when you compare with the facilities elsewhere, similar facilities elsewhere in the region. And especially for India, I think it's more cost effective, this is my personal view, for you to come over to Sri Lanka to hold your conferences, events and expositions, rather than say from Delhi to travel to Chennai or to other parts of India, because we are a lot cheaper, and in terms of your foreign exchange, you get more money for Indian rupee. I think we pay about nearly 3 rupees per Indian rupee or 2.5 rupees. So that is also an advantage for you. Recently we hosted, just before the pandemic, we hosted the Suzuki Maruti All India Conference here and the award ceremony where about 1,000 people came here to our expo center, and they held the annual conference and the award ceremony as well. And after which they indulged in the tourism aspects of seeing different parts of the country too. I think India is the market leader, then comes China, and those are the 2 major providers from abroad. Of course, we have a lot of customers and business opportunities from within Sri Lanka as well. I would say very few from Europe, but I would say India is our biggest market for conventions, expositions and conferences. I think it's Bombay, Chennai, it's mostly from South India and also North India, Bengaluru, and then also Hyderabad. So it's all primarily from the southern parts of India, and a little bit from the northern part, right? And with our airline connectivity with Sri Lankan Airlines, where I think they have about 100 flights per week to different Indian cities, the connectivity is excellent. It could be better to travel to Sri Lanka. It's easier to travel to Sri Lanka than traveling, I would say, within India itself. We are looking at the wedding market, and we have quite a few weddings, especially the outdoor weddings with our nice lawns outside. That's another aspect that we are marketing. We are taking part in trade shows in India, BLTM and various other trade shows as well. And we also invite Indian MICE agents on familiarization tours. We had one in early 2020 where the Indian MICE agents were here and looked at our facilities. So it's a great opportunity for Indian weddings to come here, and we are in close proximity to all the main city hotels. So it's a matter of staying in a hotel and using our facility to host the wedding. Novelties, and yeah, I think the post-event or pre-event tourism aspects. There are lots of things one can view. The participants can extend their stay in Sri Lanka after the event, and also they can bring their families here whilst they are attending the event. The families could take part, especially in the Colombo city. They can do shopping, they can do various tours, and from the city center of Colombo, you are only a hop, step and a jump away to the beaches, and then maybe 3 to 4 hours to select any type of environment that you would like to be in. For example, the hill country, the mountains, the cool climate, just 3 hours away. Then we have the wildlife, again 2.5 to 3 hours away. Then we have the archaeological sites, again 3 to 3 hours. And then of course we have the water sports. That again could be about Arugambe, where it is very famous for skiing and surfing. So everything is within easy reach if you want to indulge in pre or post aspects of leisure in Sri Lanka.